Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part something. Hi, Anti Matrix. Hi! I've been a huge fan of yours in the beginning, and something happened to me again today that just keeps happening, so I thought it was time to share. For some context, my name is Danielle, and I live in the UK. The first time this happened was when my husband and I got home from our honeymoon 6 years ago. We were staying in a hotel near the airport because it was a long flight, and we didn't want to drive home the same night. We got upstairs, put down our bags, and just sat on our phones for 5 minutes before deciding that we'd go out to find something to eat before getting our heads down for the night. Only we could not for the life of us find our car keys. We hadn't even unpacked, so the room was literally as it was when we walked in, just with us sat on the bed and our bags next to it. We flipped this room upside down, took off the bedding, looked in the bathroom, in our bags several times, and nothing. Then we retraced our steps thinking that we must have dropped them coming in, but still nothing. We asked the front desk to check the cameras to see if we dropped them or if anybody picked them up, but there was nothing on the footage. We were so lost, and we decided to go and let the air out of our tires so that if anybody had our keys, they wouldn't be able to drive away with our car. Smart, but also not smart, because then you have to put the air back in your tires to use it. How do you do that? We also called the local police station to report the keys as missing and possibly stolen, but they didn't answer because it was a Sunday night. I don't think they're going to care about your keys being stolen anyway, honestly, because my tires got stolen one time and they didn't give a flying fuck about that. They just laughed in my face. We went back up to our room after like a half an hour of looking in the lobby and outside, etc. And I kid you not, the keys were sat there in the middle of the runner that was draped across the bottom of the bed, just sat there as if they'd been there all along. I could not believe it, absolutely convincing myself that something else was at play here, but my husband just said that we were tired and probably missed them in our search. I was like, what the heck? But eventually just got over it because there was no rational explanation. This happened in much the same way to me 3 more times, and we'd start joking that other Danielle was moving my keys and hiding them to laugh at me from a parallel universe. I'll skip ahead now to today as I can remember it in the most detail. We have a 2-year-old now, so things go missing often. Today we were going to the Soft Play Center and I wanted to get there for it opening, so everything was ready and we were heading out of the door when I realized I didn't have my keys. I looked on the couch, which is where I always put them when I get in from anywhere. It's a couch we don't use, so they always just stay there until I need them, and they weren't there. I used them the night before when I picked my daughter up, and I remembered getting home, putting them on the couch, and going straight to the downstairs bathroom. I pulled the pillows off the couch, checked along the sides and under the back cushions of both couches, and then called my husband to help. We looked everywhere. The bathroom, my daughter's toy box, all the bags and jacket pockets, the bins, you name it, we checked. I was on my second check of the downstairs bathroom when I heard my husband call, "Got 'em," from the living room. I marched in like, where the heck were they? And he said, this pillow was just laid on the couch, and I picked it up and they were just sat there. I could literally feel the chills again. Bearing in mind, this is the 4th time this has happened, and it is always the car keys that go missing, and my husband was about to laugh it off as nothing. I was like, seriously? Even he's admitted that something is weird about it now. So I always thought that maybe it's the alternate me using my keys and I just have to wait for her to finish with them. But recently, I thought maybe if I'd left the house when I wanted to, I could have gotten into an accident or something. And this is my guardian angel delaying me just those few minutes to prevent it. I don't know, but it's freaking weird, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for reading my story. If you got this far, sending much love from England. Hello, England. I love you too. My first initial thought was the same as yours, like they was just popping in and out of timelines. But when you said maybe they were taken on purpose so that you didn't get into an accident or something, you didn't leave when you wanted to, that could be it too. But I'm going to lean away from that only because it's happened to you so many times. I feel like if it happened one time and then you had heard there was an accident that you missed, that would make sense. But the fact that it's happened like multiple times, I don't think all of those times were saving you from something. So I'm going to go back to, it's from other Danielle in a very parallel universe, and your keys are popping in and out. That's what I'm going to go with. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm Anti Matrix, and if you like stories like this, please make sure you hit that follow button and send yours in too. You can send it here.